What's up, YouTube? Devam Diggity here, and I just want to say Happy New Year's to everyone. And we're going to come back at you guys again with another market watch for the One Piece trading card game. I also want to say thank you for all the love and support y'all have been showing on the videos. It really means a lot, and let's get right into it. So, as you can see, starting with OP05, boxes are at $224. If you guys have not seen our last video, we were talking about how you shouldn't be buying boxes right now because you can just buy all the singles cheaper. Play sets of almost the entire set for cheaper. And yeah, boxes still going up. Everyone's trying to squeeze out as much money out of this set before the second wave apparently hits. That is what I have been hearing, and that is what the market is looking like. Nami up to over $200, was sitting around like 170, 180. The mangas, of course, they are just getting shot up. Kid finally got its actual buyout, finally over $1,000. I know it was sitting around the $800, $900 mark, but it has finally made that jump up to around the other ones with the $1,200. Oda signed Luffy. I think this has still been sitting around $2,000, so that makes sense. And manga Luffy, of course, over $3. So you can buy a whole case, or you can buy one. A whole case is cheaper than a manga Luffy. That is crazy. Now, if we go down and looking at the leaders, Sakazuki has been posting up decent results. That is why it has been sitting at this 115 mark. Still not a bad price. Purple Luffy hasn't had the best showing lately. I think people are kind of falling out of favor with it, maybe. So it has dropped down to the $98 mark. But let's see if it's actually $98 or if it's like $10 shipping. No, it's around $99. So yeah, it has fallen out of favor. So not a bad price. You might want to pick that up if you just want it for your collection. The SPs look like they have all, looks like they've all risen a couple bucks. I know Uto's sitting around like the 75, right? $75 mark-ish. Yeah, it was, and now it's up to like 80, 85. Like I said, this card's been fluctuating up and down 10, 15 bucks. If you can catch it on a low, you might want to just go ahead and snag it. SP Enel has risen, I believe, right? Or is it fallen? It's around plateaued what it's been like. I know Yellow's been having a lot of success. People are really enjoying playing Yellow, and that's why I'm surprised the leader is still sitting around 80. I know it had its peak where it shot up to like almost $100, but it's just sitting around 80. So you want yourself Altar, go ahead and pick them up. Rebecca and everyone else. Ooh, this card's dropped $10. It was sitting at like 65. Now it's sitting at 55. Betty has come down to a more reasonable price of 50, so I'm probably going to grab her. And I will probably also grab Rosinante and Sabo for $40 a piece. I mean, you can't really beat that. But a card that has been exploding is this card right here. Secret Kaido. Alternate has shot up. Was sitting around $20, almost doubled in price now to 40. So if you're able to get this down when it was like $17, right when the set come out, kudos to you, because that was a good investment there. And even the regular version, I bought one more copy of it. Let me just check these real quick. And this card has jumped up, actually. It was sitting at like $20, 18, $20, and now it's jumped up to 31, 35. So not sure why this is on the move, but just be careful when the second wave drops. You're guaranteed 2 per case of this. The price should go back down, so I would probably hold off on buying that for right now. But as we were saying, yeah, Secret Rare Kaido has gone from being a $5 card back up to 17. I don't know what has really changed in the meta right now where everyone's playing this. I think people might have come to the conclusion where people are liking playing this in Sakazuki, and that's why this card has shot up. But hopefully you guys bought your playsets when it's cheap, because this is definitely going up, and I think that just also has to do with the box prices rising. I think since the box prices are rising, this card is also rising, and I'm glad I bought my 3rd copy, because I think I only need 3. I have 3. If I need to buy one more, I'll probably wait for the dip, but I was able to get it. I think I bought my 3rd copy at like $5, so I was really glad to buy that. But it is glad knowing that both the secrets are around equal in value now, because Secret Luffy's also has been sitting at 17 this whole time. Kids have dropped down to $7 if you don't have a playset. Honestly, I'm gonna say this right now: if you don't have a playset of any of the secret or the SRs, just buy them now. Buy a playset of all of them, because they're gonna be good. Black looks like it's going to be sticking around for a long time. You never know when these are going to pop up. And if Revolutionary Army and stuff gets more support, you never know when Koala and Sabo and them are going to get more support as well. And, of course, if you're buying single packs, I would, even though these are cheaper, I would definitely go with the sleeve pack because you don't know if these have come from boxes. If people rip the alt art or the secret in the first couple packs and then they're just selling the rest of the box. I remember that happened with us where the three of the boxes we opened, we hit the alt art and secret within like the first 2 packs of the box. So the box is essentially dead after that. But we still opened the whole thing because we needed cards from the set anyway. But that's why I would just say be wary of buying these even though they're cheaper. Just stick with the sleeve blisters if you're buying individual packs. But I would still hold off for the second wave. After that, everything down here is really cheap. Like I said, if you don't have a playset of Anol, Borsalino, Ulti, just buy them now because you never know when they're going to go up. And might as well just sit on a playset that you bought for $1 than have to wait when these SRs jump up to like $13 or something when it goes out of print like Magellan or something like that. So always be wary. And you might want to pick up a couple of these Dons too from the double pack just in case you don't have them for collection. I think I unboxed this one, so I still need to pick up this one. So I'll probably be picking up the Shadow one pretty soon. But with that, let us go look at the 3 captains structure deck. I don't think anything has really moved in here. Law is still $10. Kid has dropped a ton, but this Law is staple in almost every purple deck. Has shot up to like $10, but these are still relatively available. Being able to find this, I mean, most of your targets in Walmart, so no rush there. But if you're getting into the game, this is like one of the best options you can buy if you're just now getting into the game. Now let's go look at set 4. We saw this was on the rise. Yep, look, boxes up to 130 now. Box up to 130, but what has really jumped in price? Nothing over here. I mean, we knew about the Sabo. We talked about that last time. The Sabo, Yamato's always been up there. Nothing over here. Queen is now getting to like to 25. You might, they're still around $20. So I would still pick these up if you don't have them. I still need to do that as well. Rebecca getting some hype with the new Dressrosa support announced. Still sitting around $60. But yeah, it doesn't look like that much has gone up in this set. Like we talked about, I'm pretty sure SR Dofi is still pretty expensive. Altar Kairos rising a little bit. It was like $9 now up to 14. Ooh, SR Sabo down to 8. The hype from the Japanese meta looks like it is wearing off. Yeah, he has tanked a little bit. So you might want to pick up. He's still sitting around $12-13, but I still would pick him up if you don't have a playset, just because you never know when he's gonna spike again. And Dofi still sitting around $5 when he was $1. And that's really it for this set. Looks like nothing crazy really happened. But yeah, it looks like this set's finally getting the treatment of looks like it's starting to go out of print, so everything's getting more expensive. So just keep that in mind. You might want to start picking up your playsets of all these cheap cards if you don't have them yet. Next, let us go look at set 3. Set 3, of course, has been rising. Soga King still sitting at like the 670. Box is still around 200. Katakuri has slowly gone down a little bit, down to 72. I still need to pick up my playset of these. I really don't want to, but I literally think I have no choice because yellows will be so strong. And this card is just so good in any yellow deck, so I'm probably just have to pick up my playset, even though it's really, really going to pain me to do so. And Nami Leader kind of got bought out. It's shooting up to $200. I know Logtown just got announced for Nami, so that's why people might have been buying this out, but yeah, she was sitting at like 140, 150, now she's up to 200. But I really want to pick up this leader, so I'll probably have to do that sooner rather than later. But that is not on the priority list, of course, because it's not like one of my playable cards. The other leaders, all sitting around the same. Still pick them up if you don't have them. And Kid, of course, we'll talk about the Kid, how all the set 1 kids have been skyrocketing in price because everyone talking about like the new wall version of Yamato playing like all these stall cards, so in big bodies, and Kid exploded off of that, so we'll talk about that. But also what we need to talk about is, this is the fastest way I know how to get to it, is this Structure Deck 6, guys. $78 just a month ago. I was able to go, yeah, like right in this range, October, November. I was able to go find this at an LGS for $20, guys, and now there's 78. I really regret only buying one. I should have got two, but I was in a rush. I didn't have that much room in my bag because I was traveling. But yeah, I really regret not buying another copy of this. I have two copies, of course, because one in my sealed collection where I have all the starter decks sealed, and then I have one to open. Haven't opened it yet because I haven't touched Sakazuki at all this set because I haven't been able to buy Borsalinos. But I just know that I'm going to probably have to buy, either just pay the money for the Great Eruptions and the Hinas, or just suck it up and open this. But, oh, that pains me. So now if you're looking at buying this, definitely buy the Great Eruptions and the Hinas, because that'll save you the money over buying the sealed deck, unless you predict in the future this Garbage Shockwave will explode in price too. But by then, you never know if the Hina and Great Eruption will go down. So just be wary of that. But if you need these, it looks like you definitely missed your window and you just have to pay the price, because it doesn't look like Sakazuki's going anywhere anytime soon. And with the more black decks coming out in the future, you never know if these are going to be good. So it looks like you might just have to pull the trigger now if you haven't already. Next up, let's take a look at Paramount War, because this set also shot back up. You know, we saw boxes still sitting at 300. Newgate is getting some more popularity, so it might be the time to pull the trigger on him if you don't have him already. I kind of really want to buy this leader just because it was the first deck I ever played, and some nostalgia there, and I just like the look of that leader card. Magellan, all the other leaders slowly creeping up, you know, just because as the set gets more out of print, the cards are going to get more expensive. And Borsellino sitting at a reasonable $44. He was up to 54 last week, I'm pretty sure. He's got shot up to like around 54. Yeah, so 50, 59. So I definitely remember seeing sales in the 50s. But now he's back down to 44. Again, if you don't have him, it's just like me. You're just have to bite the trigger and buy it. I haven't bought my playset. I didn't get it early. So now I'm definitely paying the price now, and probably just going to have to pick up my playset, unfortunately, even though I really don't want to spend that much. It just looks like he's a staple to come in black. Doesn't look like it's falling out of the meta anytime soon, especially with Moria and all that stuff. So Borsellino is going to be another good card to always have, and that is just unfortunate there. But you also want to be wary. I definitely also would pick up this Kuzan if you don't have them. Maybe just like two to three, because you just never know when this effect is just really strong, and you never know when he's going to become relevant, and he is starting to creep up. So if you don't have him, I might just go ahead and pull the trigger, buy 2 to 3 Kuzan for yourself. The SR Kuzan, on the other hand, you probably could get away with not buying yet. He is creeping back up to $20, and he's about on par with Newgate, but honestly, if you don't have him, I might just, like I said, right now, if you don't have the black stuff, you might just want to pull the trigger, because it doesn't look like it's going anywhere, and it looks like it might even go up in price with no rumors of reprints or any of that, so you might just want to pull the trigger on that. Film Nami, if you're looking forward to the green Uta structure deck coming out, again, you need to buy a playset of these, because the Uta deck does not have the Nami. It has everything else almost, just not the Nami, so I would pick up a playset of those. I finally finished my playset, so I was happy about that. Ace, a pretty good red card. You might want to pick them up if you don't have them, but you don't have to. And again, Odin, like I said, if you don't have a playset of this card, I would pick it up. Green Hype, the new Odin leader. Still don't know if he's really going to be played in there. Maybe a 1 or 2 of, but you still might just want to pick him up, because he's creeping up to like $3. And if he just explodes, you don't want to be caught there with like, oh, I should have bought him when he was $2. Suru, I don't really think you need to buy it, but if you don't have a playset, it might just be worth picking up. Like I said, guys, these older sets, you might just want to start picking up. Like I pick up a playset of this Ivankov and Luffy. I would try and pick up a playset of every SR just because you never know when they're going to become relevant again. And when they do, they're going to explode in price. So might as well just pick up your playsets now when they're cheap, even if they don't get ever used again. Hey, you only invested like what, $6 to buy a full playset, or like $4 for a full playset, and it would just make your life feel safer. But again, of course, prioritize what decks you want. I am trying to buy everything just because you never know what's going to be good in the meta, and I want to actually start really competing in this game. And yeah, so just start picking that stuff up. And finally, let's go look. Let's look at the Animal Kingdom structure deck real quick. Let's see the price on Queen. It shot up. It shot up to 110. 110. Queen has gone up to like a $40 card. I mean, Queen was sitting at like 35, so this isn't really a big increase. But seeing the sealed deck itself shoot up to 110, that is crazy. Definitely just buy the singles out of this, guys. Just buy the singles. Don't buy this anymore. It was worth it for a while, but now since this got bought out, just buy the singles, guys. Especially with this Kaido getting a bunch of reprints, and now the price of it just tanked from like $5 to $3, so that's nice. But really need a reprint of this Queen. And finally, let's go take a look at Romance Dawn. Romance Dawn. Let's see, what are you looking like? It looks like still $500 box. Doesn't look too crazy. All these prices seem relatively similar. I know this card got hype. It shot, didn't it shoot up to like 300? Yeah, it did shoot up to like 350, but it has come back down to like 250 or so. So the hype is kind of dying off about this guy. Red, green, Luffy there, but everything else looks relatively good. The same. Yamato crap back up to the $50 mark. But the biggest talking point on Romance Dawn is obviously Lost shot back up to $23. I know there's a couple green cards announced that look like they could be good in Lost, so that makes sense for that. But it looks like, yeah, Kid. This guy shooting up to $15. Really, he was a $5 card, shot up with the hype. And that is really unfortunate for me because I only bought 2 of them. Should have bought 4, and that's what I'm saying, guys. Please take my advice and buy play sets of the SRs because you never know when they're going to shoot up again and be good. And that's what I regret not buying. Like, I'm living this with you guys. I'm constantly trying to catch up with all the cards in the market, get everything I'll need to be future-proofed and stuff, and I missed out and should have bought 2 more, so I'll probably have to pay the price. Probably like $20, $16 to get 2 more copies of this guy. But yeah, just be wary. Start buying. Buy your stuff on cheap, guys. I'm telling you, because it doesn't look like they're really offering reprint sets early. So it looks like we're gonna be stuck dealing with this market for a while. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. It really helps me out. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe for more One Piece content coming soon. And again, guys, just want to really thank you for all the support you've been showing on these videos. It really means a lot. And yeah, cheers to a good 2024. Hopefully everyone's preparing for Nats. I know I will. Hopefully I'll get to see some of you guys there. And until next time, YouTube, we'll see you later.